Welcome to ECN Trade Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration. Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you very much for joining me. Well, with the US dollar gaining further overnight, the Australian dollar started off yesterday in a relatively bullish manner. However, the rejection from that 76 handle has turned the focus back onto the objective of 74.80. Now, viewing the market's recent price performance and also looking at the technical studies, I do expect to see this level may possibly holding on the first challenge of 74.80. But if it fails to draw the demand to hold the level, then we could see 73.60, 70 on the cards within the next few days. And you can see this is where the market sort of broke down first of all in December and then recaptured the upside and then carried on. So it's quite an important level at 73.60. However, let's see how it plays out with the 74.80 level first of all. Well, the euro, if we look at the 4-hour pattern, it's still mainly holding to a downward bias. And also if we look at the daily pattern, you can see here that the market is attempting to push lower. I'm a little bit cautious of this indicator here as it's showing some divergence, but overall, if the pattern is true to its nature, we should see the market take out that support of 104.55.70 and look towards the near lows around in December that we saw around 103.50 to 103.65 area. Any advances on the top side should still maintain a cap around 106.55.60. The dollar yen case rejects the level of 114.70.75 overnight. However, in light of the firm technical pattern, especially with the histogram still remaining above that zero level on the axis, should expect to see further gains and eventually take out that level of 114.75 and rally on towards an objective that I'm seeing around 115.5 and reassess from there. Support on the day still holds between 113.40 to 113.85. Well, the sterling, you can see here, we draw a downtrend here. The market is still pretty much pressuring the downside and now reaching the 121.40 objective after the break of 123.80. If we see further weakness and a move beneath this level, then we're looking at 120.60.80 as an immediate target, and we could even be looking lower towards a flash crash around 118 to 118.5. This view holds while the resistance is intact at 122.20. The gold is still performing in a very bearish manner and now looking towards an objective that I see around 1,180. Any advances should be capped now around the resistance of 16 to 12.22. And wrapping up with oil, the market took a severe blow to the downside and now nearly claiming that target of 49.60. In light of the current pattern, we could even see lower towards that $45 to $46 a barrel, but let's reassess first and see how that level of 49.60 holds out, with the resistance on the day capping at 51.5. So that wraps up my intraday video. Thank you very much for joining me, and as always, look out for the intraday report that will be released very shortly.